The Pittsburgh Steelers have a new safety as they are signing DeShon Elliott, formerly with the Miami Dolphins and Baltimore Ravens, to a 2-year deal worth $6 million total, $3 million per year. And honestly, guys, I think the Steelers got an absolute steal bringing in DeShon Elliott into the safety room with Minkah Fitzpatrick and Damontae Kazee. And honestly, guys, I'm not sure if the Steelers are done just yet today. So make sure you guys click that subscribe button right now, because if the Steelers sign somebody else, if they get another safety, or if they get another corner, or if they get another wide receiver, or whatever the case may be, and they make another move today, we are going to give you guys a breaking news video just like this one. We're going to be doing that all throughout the offseason. Every time there's a trade, every time there's a signing, every time there's a cut, we're going to have a breaking news video for you guys. So make sure you guys click that subscribe button right now, and let's get into DeShon Elliott here. So the contract details: 2 years, $6 million total, so that's $3 million per year. And for a guy like DeShon Elliott, 6'1", 210 pounds, so he is a bigger safety who also provides the athletic upside to potentially play in the free safety spot as well if called upon. He's played free safety, he's played strong safety. He was more of a free safety actually in Miami, but now he's coming to the Pittsburgh Steelers, I believe, to be more of a strong safety, to allow Minkah Fitzpatrick to play that free safety role, roam in the middle of the defense, and kind of just fuck shit up the way that he does, being that free safety role. Then DeShon's definitely big enough to play in the box as a true strong safety. He's fast enough to be a middle field defender as well. And then also he's played a little bit in the slot as well, so he's been a nickel corner. So he brings this versatility to the table that's going to allow Mike Tomlin to put him in a bunch of different places. If there's injuries, you can put DeShon wherever you need him to play. And then also another benefit here when it comes to DeShon Elliott is that he could be part of that free safety package that Mike Tomlin loves to deploy. I think that DeShon is going to be an every down player for Mike Tomlin. I think Damontae Kazee will probably take a step backwards here and kind of just be that third safety that comes in for those three safety packages that Mike Tomlin loves to run. And then DeShon will play that Keanu Neal and Terrell Edmonds role as kind of like the hybrid linebacker, strong safety type. So I think that's probably the plan with DeShon. I think he'll be an every down starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers next to Minkah Fitzpatrick, and then they'll bring in Damontae Kazee potentially as a third safety in that three safety package. Now sound out for me down there in the comment section. What is your one-word reaction to this move? I'm going to give you guys my one-word reaction here in just a second, but this is going to be the pinned comment on today's show, so YouTube's going to throw you an ad break here in just a couple of seconds. When that happens, take advantage of that time by giving me your one-word reaction to the signing of DeShon Elliott. So my one word here is value when it comes to Elliott, because you're getting him for this price, okay, $3 million. You're pretty much paying him nothing, and you get an incredibly versatile, speedy, big, tough, hard-hitting safety to add to this room that it desperately needed, because Damontae Kazee, let's be honest, definitely kind of fell off a cliff in the second half of the season last year. He kind of lost his legs. He lost his speed a bit. And DeShon Elliott is still just 27 years old. All right, and you're getting him at this price for the next 2 years next to Minkah Fitzpatrick, one of the best free safeties in the National Football League. Now, you look at the snap kind of breakup here with DeShon Elliott. He played everything with the Miami Dolphins last year under defensive coordinator Vic Fangio. He played mostly free safety, all right? More than half of his snaps last year came at the free safety position. So if you want him to play that position and you want to kind of do a disguised look or something like that, like you want to show him as a free safety and then at the last second bring him down into the box, you can absolutely do that. Or vice versa. You could start him in the box and then you can make him go out as a true free safety. You can switch spots with Minkah Fitzpatrick. They can do a lot of things with DeShon Elliott because of the athleticism, because of the size, and because of his experience playing a bunch of different positions. And if you're getting him at just $3 million, that is an incredible steal by GM Omar Khan and head coach Mike Tomlin. This reminds me a little bit of the Patrick Queen deal here. And the Steelers are signing players that they feel like are values at the price that they're getting them, which is something that I am very much a fan of here of GM Omar Khan, because I think they're getting guys that are going to be contributors. They're going to be guys that aren't too expensive at the positions that they're getting them. And I definitely think that DeShon Elliott and Patrick Queen, the two defensive pieces that they have already added to this team, are going to be contributors for this team for at least the next 2 years here. And I do think DeShon Elliott will play more than Damontae Kazee and be the true number 2 safety in this defense moving forward. However, don't be surprised if the Steelers make yet another move at the safety position. It honestly wouldn't shock me if they ended up cutting Damontae Kazee, because you can save $3 million in cap space next year, or this year, I guess now. If you cut Damontae, he kind of lost his legs, he lost his speed, and if you don't have speed at the free safety position, you're kind of screwed. So I could see the Steelers cutting Damontae Kazee, or just straight up bringing in a guy like Isaiah Simmons. Played for the New York Giants last year. He's played for the Arizona Cardinals in the past. He was a former top 10 pick in the NFL draft. And for a reason, guys. He's got incredible athleticism. He's got great versatility. He can play in the slot. I actually think he might be best as a slot corner. As weird as that sounds, because he's so damn big, I think that he's really good in man coverage. He takes away tight ends, and he can even stick with some of these shiftier slot wide receivers in the slot position, and he can play strong safety. I don't think he's a linebacker. I think he's more fit to be that third linebacker in that 3 safety package that Mike Tomlin likes to run. I could see that as a potential fit. And then also, we know how much Mike Tomlin likes to send the slot corner on blitzes. He did that for years with Mike Hilton when he was in Pittsburgh. Isaiah Simmons would be one of the best blitzers from that slot position in the National Football League. So if Mike Tomlin is still looking to get a cheap, affordable, versatile chess piece for his defense, I think Isaiah Simmons could be a name to watch out for here in the coming days and weeks as NFL free agency continues. But for now, DeShon Elliott is the piece that they're bringing in, and I'm really excited to see him in a Steelers uniform. So grade the move for me. Give me an A, a B, a C, a D, or an F for me down there in the comment section. And for me, guys, I'm going to give this probably an A. I mean, you get versatility. You get a guy that you can put at free safety or strong safety or in the slot. You get that versatility, and he's pretty darn good in all 3 of those spots. And then also you're getting him for just $3 million. That is an incredible, incredible steal for somebody that's probably going to be an every down starter for the Pittsburgh Steelers here in 2024. So I'll give Omar Khan an A for really knocking this one out of the park. And then yesterday, the Steelers did re-sign a couple of their special teams aces here. Miles Killebrew, team captain for the special teams area of the game here, is coming back, and he's one of the best locker room guys in the National Football League. He seems like he has a blocked punt every single season. He had one last year in a very crucial moment. And then Christian Kuntz, the long snapper that's been here for the last several years here, he signs a 3-year deal. Listen, man, I don't know much about long snappers, but the thing that I do know is that what I want out of my long snapper is to not really worry about him at all. And I don't worry about Christian Kuntz. So I like that he's back. I like that he's back on a long-term deal. He's a good locker room guy, good personality. It's nice to have these two guys locked up for at least the next couple of seasons. And then also, if you're looking for a potential move that the Steelers might make today, watch out for Tyler Boyd, because rumors are starting to churn that he might be willing to come back to, or not come back, but come back to the city of Pittsburgh, his hometown, and play for the Steelers. Mark Caboli reported yesterday, Steelers and wide receiver Tyler Boyd have mutual interest and have had dialogue about him returning to his hometown. Nothing is imminent, but there is more than just smoke with it. Steelers need a wide receiver with Deontay Johnson traded and George Pickens, only experienced wide receiver on the roster. Now, I will say Boyd has also been connected to both the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets, so I would expect Tyler Boyd to probably come to an agreement, if not today, then probably tomorrow. Hopefully he lands with the Pittsburgh Steelers, because I think he'd be a really good number 3 wide receiver here in the slot. He fits what Arthur Smith wants to do here. And then I think the Steelers would probably get their number 2 wide receiver of the future in the NFL draft in either round 1 or round 2. So keep that in mind here. If they sign Tyler Boyd, he would be wide receiver 2 for now, I guess. But I think they're probably going to plan on him being the number 3 receiver in the slot if he does end up signing sometime today. So make sure you guys click that subscribe button, because if they do make that signing and they do bring bring back Tyler, or if they do bring Tyler Boyd home, we're probably going to be going live for that, all right? That's going to be an awesome, awesome story for Pittsburgh sports this year if Tyler Boyd, the hometown kid, returns to the Steel City. So make sure you guys click that subscribe button right now. Turn on your notifications so you never miss any of our breaking news updates all throughout the 2024 offseason.